A toplander in my home? Oh, now that's an honor. Still, I'll have to ask you to leave my humble place. I'm not worthy to speak with someone like you. What you're saying is very kind. I haven't had much kindness from the higher beings. So, how can old Salt Jar help you? Ah, this one? Oh, it's nothing special. I dug it out of the sand. I watched over it for 3 days and 3 nights, waiting to see if the creature that laid it will come back. But that didn't happen, and the water temperature was dropping, so I took it home. It might sound stupid. Everyone already thinks I am, but I've always wanted to be a father, you know? To have someone who'd love me unconditionally. Not because I do things for him, or because I'm useful, just because I exist. I don't expect a toplander to understand the laws that govern our world. As Scourge of the Seas, I'm one of the most despised, exploited, and humiliated creatures alive. I'm tolerated only because I'm useful. Even the stupid Finblades are more respected than we are. Some of us, like Depth Score's gang, turn to evil, and those who escape end up terrorizing the beaches of the surface. But I don't want to leave. This is my home. I know I'll never find love. But thanks to that egg, maybe I won't be so lonely. And maybe someone will finally respect me. Honestly, I have no idea. But that makes me even more excited. That egg, it felt like it was calling to me, like it wanted to be chosen. And it doesn't matter if it hatches into a malformed Finblade or a scion of the depths. All that matters is it will stay close to me, so I can love it and raise it to be a good person. That I can do. Take a look around. If you need help picking out local gear, I'll gladly lend a hand. Be careful who you trust. Not everyone here is kind.
I hope you'll excuse my unexpected visit, but there is one matter still unresolved. I believe it may be of some importance to His Majesty. It concerns his friend, Merlin. The path to his tomb revealed itself to me only recently. I went to see for myself, but the wordness there is twisted. Its pulse erratic. Not lifeblood, but pus, slowly seeping from an open wound. I have never felt it like that before. The great Merlin was meant to be resting in peace, yet I'm no longer sure he is resting at all. I don't know what he is. According to the tales, he fell during the siege of Tuathan. Yet until now, no one even knew what became of his body, or where he was buried. Merlin was His Majesty's closest friend, but his final fate seems strangely obscured. Yes, it will not open for me, only for His Majesty, only for you. If Merlin's soul is not at rest, if something has happened to it, I shudder to think what it could mean for Avalon. I probably shouldn't be asking you for this. I have no idea what horrors might await you inside. Yet I ask you nonetheless. But only when you're sure you're strong enough to face them. Thank you, fellow geographer. May our paths always remain clear.
Oh ho ho. Now, here's a creature I haven't seen in all my years. No fins, no scales. You look heavy, like even the strongest current couldn't carry you off. I don't want to sound rude, but would you mind telling me what you are? I see. I see. It does ring a bell, yes. Anyway, my name's Mo, Toplander. It's nice of you to stop by. Not many folks come this way. I live here. It's a nice place. Peaceful. And when I've got time, I go listen to the rift. It calls to me sometimes. Ha! I know what you're thinking. Ah, that old reef-bound must be going soft in the head in his old age. But I'm not. I swear it's true. You can see for yourself, or rather, hear. I'm not really, no. It sounds like a woman's voice. I once tried peeking down, but I couldn't see a thing. And then I just stopped wondering about it, you know? The voice, it sings to me sometimes. It's so beautiful. It's hard to stop listening. Good thing it takes a break from time to time. Well, I'm not stopping you. I hope you catch it singing. It's well worth it. Just don't fall in.
Who goes there? Are you here for the song? Always, always the song. Only the song. But the song is running out, you know. With every little note, there's less and less. And then what will be left? Silence. Sweet and blessed and empty. Just like Mo. Why, I am the song. Don't you know me? Don't you crave me? Everyone does up there. It's why I'm here. And they listen, and listen, and listen, and listen. They love my sorrow. love it enough to drown in it. They trapped me. Like when a melody gets trapped in your head. It can't do anything but rattle helplessly inside the bones of your skull, and then slowly fade into nothingness. I once had a strong tail, shimmering scales, but none of it mattered. They cared only for my voice. Mo cast a net. Mo bound me. He wasn't satisfied with just listening to the song. He needed to own it. And now he owns nothing. He is hollow. A vessel for the song. Just like me. You know him now, but he won't know you tomorrow. Or the next day. Whenever he comes to listen. I am so hungry. The scraps of his mind aren't even tasty, you know. But they're all I get. For him, for the others, sing, sing, sing. Always sing. Songs of sorrow, songs of rage. Yet they didn't care. They gorged themselves on those songs all the same, until nothing was left but what I gave them. And when they could consume no more, they began consuming themselves. They too have faded away. Except Mo. But he will get there. We both will. He doesn't give me anything else. I'd rather have an arm, thank you very much. Or a juicy, tasty leg. But no. A song doesn't get to eat. Only to harvest what it can reach. His mind is mine. It has been ever since he gave himself to the song completely. The memories are not much. Barely enough to keep me from fading away. I coil them into a tiny, shimmering ball inside me, and slowly suck the life from them. But they're still there, tingling a little. They will fade with me when the time comes. Not as long as Mo and I are intertwined. I have his mind. He has my everything. He swallowed the song, and it moves within him. It is his thieving flesh I need. No one else's. Then don't. Well, you could always kill me and silence the song forever. I will fade with it, forgotten. Not even the sea will claim me. Is this how I dream of freedom now? Its melody has become so alien to me. Oh, and I belong to him? He should give me back first. But it's too late. It's all too late. He's trapped within me, as I am trapped within him. You'd have to rip his memories from my dead flesh. Do it. Don't do it. I don't care. Whether the last notes fade now or later makes no difference to me.
Oh, you again. Come to listen to an old fool's babble? Not really. It's just me out here. Peaceful, quiet, nobody to bother me. Ah, it does, doesn't it? I suppose someone must have lived here before me. I just don't remember who. I've been alone for as long as I can recall, which, well, isn't saying much these days. Ha! What are you talking about, Toplander? Old age took my memories. You can't just bottle them up and shove them under my nose and expect them to come back. Truth be told, I don't think so. There's nothing I feel I need to remember. I may not know much, but after living like this for so long, memories seem more like a burden. I'm content. I don't mind staying like this until the day I die. What? What is this? It smells strange. My head, it hurts. It hurts. The Morgan. Oh, Lord, help me. The Morgan. What have I done? I need to get her out of there. Oh no. What have I done? Day after day I sat by the rift, listening to her song, and I didn't even know I was the one who put her there in the first place. She used to live nearby. We could hear her sing sometimes. It was so beautiful. The most beautiful thing you could experience in all of Sarras. We wanted it for ourselves. So one day, we ambushed her. I built a strong net, one that even her claws couldn't break. And then we threw her into the rift, so she would sing for us. Oh, she was just a Morgan. They aren't children of the Lord like we are. They're violent and bloodthirsty. Truth be told, to us, they're pretty much animals. It didn't seem wrong back then. She sang and sang, but her songs changed. They were bitter, full of turmoil, and yet still beautiful. I think they started to affect the village. People began harming themselves or each other, until I was the only one left. And I didn't even notice. I lived my life in a daze, slowly forgetting everything around me. You don't need to tell me that. I loved her song. When I remembered, and even when I forgot, it brought me peace once. Now it just makes me feel filthy. I don't know. There's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. Maybe I'll go sit in one of the geysers for a while. That's what they do with wrongdoers, isn't it? Even though by our laws I haven't done anything wrong. Just leave me be, Toplander, please. I wish you'd never come here. Ah, I remember now, and it stings like salt in a wound.
What does a toplander want here? I have a job to do, and I'm not accepting visitors. I'm guarding the prisoners. Because they are wrongdoers. They wronged the community, so now they boil. They are thieves. We don't tolerate murderers or thieves. So, they boil. Cages and walls are the ways of the surface. Deep dwellers have their own ways. Boiling is punishment for wrongdoers, and a warning to others. A very effective warning. That's why we have order. That's not possible. Only the judge speaks to prisoners, and only those I allow. I'm not allowing you. Well, that changes things. I'm giving you permission, just this once. Be quick about it. Go on your way, toplander.
Ooh, look here, lads. A toplander wants a word with us. Aren't we lucky? Depthgore, at your service. I'd shake your hand, but... well, nothing, of course. Or, well, naivety. I thought we were dealing with a client, but he turned out to be Thalaran's man. Didn't even get the chance to make a coin off it. And then that stickler Branth shows up and says we stole his egg. But it's not true. Yeah, just go. I'm not going anywhere.
Welcome. The waters are calm today. A good omen. Let me have a look. Yes, that will add depth to my sound. Excellent work. As promised, this is for you. Keep it close, and my lost brothers shouldn't trouble you too much. They may not stop attacking you outright. It took me years to master this melody, but they should be easier to pacify. Go with calm waters, Toplander. Welcome. Go with calm...
Welcome. Make yourself at home. It's in remarkable condition. I truly appreciate it. Here's your payment. We'll see if it holds anything of value. Well, whatever's inside. You've earned this. Please, take it. Toplander, there's one bottle I've never been able to open. I found it a long time ago. I have a feeling that whatever's inside, it might be something truly important. I've tried for years to break the seal, but nothing worked. It only reacts to the place where I first found it. Anywhere else, it's just a normal bottle. Would you try? If nothing happens, no harm done. But it's the only lead I have. Yes, somewhere around here. Please, take it with you. Put it back where I first picked it up. You'll recognize the spot when you see it. And thank you. Truly. I have a feeling this could mean something. Perhaps someone fresher, closer to the living world, might succeed where I could not. You know where to find me. Well, well. Another castaway. Now that's something. I didn't see you coming ashore. I must have dozed off for a moment. Blazing sun today, isn't it? You look disoriented. I understand. It wasn't easy for me at first either. Sit if you like. The others should be back soon. They went to the cave nearby. Strange sounds coming from inside. I'm no navigator or geographer, but I'd say... Ah, yes, of course. We're on some godforsaken island in the middle of the sea. The arse end of the world. Our fate's sealed. We'll die here, forgotten. We've been stuck for quite a while, and not a single ship has passed this way. Sir Lionel, you may have heard of me once or twice. Perhaps in one of those tales where a brave knight slays a monstrous man-eating beast that terrorized the countryside. Yes, that was me. Though some folk insist it was nothing more than an oversized boar. No? Don't ring a bell? Well then, perhaps this will. I'm Lancelot's nephew. Still not impressed. Ah well. Our ship went down. I think some of us managed to get to a lifeboat. No, wait. There was a massive storm. We're the lucky ones the sea decided to spare and throw ashore. No, that's not quite right either. I don't remember. You'll have to forgive me. You're a castaway too, so you probably understand. Anyway, one thing's clear. Our ship sank. What about you? A bottle with a letter? I'm afraid you might have hit your head harder than you thought. Bottles with letters don't just carry people across strange dimensions, my friend. Unless it's some sort of twisted druid magic. Oh, maybe. The other castaways are quite a cheerful bunch, all things considered. We've got a lot in common. Everyone's lost their memories and barely made it out alive. Funny, isn't it? Anyway, they went into the cave. Damn. Now that I think about it, that was quite a while ago. I'm starting to wonder if I should be worried. Blast it. Hey, could I ask you for a favor? Would you go find them and bring them back to the beach? Screams. Yeah, I'm fairly sure they were screams. We thought it might be some wild beast or maybe some other survivors in trouble. The others decided to check it out, see if anyone needed help. During whatever happened to us, I messed up my leg pretty bad. I can barely walk as it is. I wouldn't stand a chance on those slippery rocks. So, what do you say? Feel like going for a walk? There's nothing left to do here. I even envy you that. Damn leg. That's the spirit I like to see. Keep that up. With that attitude, you might even steal the sun's blasted shine away. I'm joking, of course. That's impossible. The cave's not far. You'll have no trouble finding it. Thank you. Like a lamb that wanders straight into the wolves' feast. Come on. Don't be afraid. Funny that someone as proper as you had to end up as our guest. You're disappointed. After all I've done for him, he couldn't even face me himself. What a coward! O'Neill! That blasted coward O'Neill! That weak wretch who wanted me to stay stranded on Avalon. Forever doing my father's bidding. I was calling to him, but he wouldn't listen. It's him who should be here, to face what he abandoned long ago. O'Neill. Even the name he chose sounds so common. If he had to abandon his rank, the least he could have done was keep his name. Not one given by his father and mother, but blessed by King Arthur himself at the moment of knighthood. How could anyone throw that away? No matter. None of it matters anymore. A coward to the end. He took the coward's path and sent another in his place. I suppose his fear kept him from reading the message I left for him in that bottle. A message in a bottle? You need something, Toplander? Really? You did? Was there a letter inside, or perhaps an object? Sir Lionel. It sounds familiar. Did this Sir Lionel tell you anything of importance? That sounds like madness. Let me see those letters. Something's coming back to me. Yes, Lionel. That was me. Or rather, the part of me I tried to escape. Not because I was ashamed of some unforgivable sin, no. I wanted to run because I believed I'd done the right thing, and knew no one would ever understand. To most, patricide is the greatest of crimes. To me, it was the only path to freedom. I remember discord. My father was ashamed that his son had joined the movement, seeking to return to the homelands. He was ashamed of me. And I remember the fight, how bloody it was. He couldn't see what the war had done to me, how it strengthened my hands but hollowed out my conscience. It happened so fast. It's all very tangled, but I understand what happened. The part of me that held the strength and the sin to kill my father, stayed behind on the surface. Or perhaps in that place you spoke of. Either way, it drifted far from me. So I remained here, too afraid of what I'd done to remember it. Yet blessed with life by the song of the drowning lure that gave us new breath. And now, what am I supposed to do? You say that as if it were simple. Well, we'll see if the man I am now has the strength to face his own story. Either way, it seems I owe you a great debt. You've helped me collect those bottles too. Here, take this. I hope it's enough to repay at least part of what you've done. Thank you, Toplander. Make yourself at home among my collection. By the way, if you ever come across bottles with letters inside, bring them to me, will you? Those are the true gems of my collection. Letters sealed in glass, remnants of lives long forgotten.
was just thinking about you. Yes! So, this one was a bit tricky. I found a sealed container in a shipwreck, so I decided to look inside, right? And there was this. It has such an odd crystalline texture, but the golden color is so beautiful. I once heard a Morgan complain that the surface is too bright because of the, sun? So, I deduced that this must be the light of the sun itself, spun into crystals. Am I right? You eat it? And how is it made? Stop! I think I've heard enough. So it's not the sun? I see. So I wasn't too far off, was I? Thank you for this knowledge. I think I need some time to think about it. Come, take a look. Maybe something will catch your eye. Come back soon.
I'm sad. You bring change. Sarras is sinking into sorrow, and I'm sinking with it. Comfort me. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Not that I actually felt anything, but nobody's ever hugged me before. Thank you, Toplander. My gates are open to you.
Greetings, Toplander. Was it strong currents or a strong will that brought you down from above the roots? I'm Waste, formerly Sarras's most efficient treasure hunter, now a merchant of its spoils. But let's just say I had a nasty accident that made me realize it's a path to nowhere. I didn't survive the ulcerate just to die a stupid death the moment I got outside. I used to dream of glory. But there's a point where you have to accept that dreams should remain just that. Dreams. Otherwise, one day, you'll never wake up again. It's the only one I've got. I hatched weak. The carers at the ulcerate didn't see much promise in me. Waste of a good egg, they'd say. Or I'd hear 'em muttering, such a waste. It stuck, even though I kept surviving, much to their disappointment. I was even allowed out of the ulcerate, and they patted themselves on the back as if I'd done it thanks to them, not in spite of them. No, it's not a bad name. It reminds me what not to become, and what not to do with my life. I like to think it helped me keep in balance. Yes, hardly the safest choice, or the wisest, in more ways than one. The trouble was, even after I left the ulcerate, it didn't leave me. I still felt I had something to prove. And I did it in the most reckless way possible. Fortunately, I grew out of that, although rather forcibly. I was nearly boiled alive in the oozing fields. It made me rethink a few choices, and not just mine. Sorry, I'd rather not talk about it anymore. Looking for basics or something special? Take care out there.
My, would you look at that, sisters? What a tasty little morsel, dropped all the way to the bottom without anyone's help. Aren't we lucky today?
The luckiest. But what is it doing here, I wonder?
Who cares? We shouldn't be looking a gift kelpie in the mouth, should we?
I always knew that little thief was clever, but this is bold.
Almost a shame she was born, well, a shrimp. She might have made a fine hunter.
I'm afraid little Boz hasn't been entirely honest with you. Yes, she sent you for the pearl, but we're not the thieves here. She is. Boz used the pearl to steal the last song of our dying sister as she gave herself to the sea. She had no right. What's left of our sister belongs to us and to the waves. No surprise there, but what made her send you here for it, I wonder? She had to know we wouldn't simply hand it over. Either she truly believes in your skill, or she doesn't think much of you at all. There's no song more beautiful or more powerful than a Morgan's dirge. We weep for ourselves, for no one else will mourn us. We sing to the sea as we sink into its final embrace. It can beguile a mortal, drive them to despair. Spells woven from it are always strong, always cruel. And yes, it can be stolen. Many have tried, out of greed or malice. I find it vile. Careful, mortal. This is our sister's dirge you're speaking of, not some cheap bauble. Or would you like me to reach down your throat and find your tongue, so I can have it as a keepsake? Well, there is something you could do for us, and then I might consider giving you the pearl. One of the scions of the depths has made himself at home in a cave within our domain. He's alone from what we know. Only comes out now and then, picking off our weakest and dragging them away. We would have dealt with him ourselves, but he's been strangely elusive, as if the darkness itself hides him from us. Worse still, he sealed the entrance with some powerful spell. They claim to be the children of the Terror itself. Perhaps they are, I don't know. You'll rarely see them stoop to speak with, well, anyone. They're brutes who fancy themselves the deadliest predators in the sea. Let them think what they will. It causes a strange kind of paralysis. I've never felt anything like it. My whole body went taut, trembling, frozen. I couldn't move. And then my heart, it thundered in my ears so loudly I could hear nothing else. Fear? That's absurd. Mortals feel fear.
They do. It makes them taste sour.
Sour? Oh, to me it's more bitter.
If you say so. I think it makes them taste more like the sea. Worry about your life first. We'll speak of rewards when, if you come back.
You stink of fear. Theirs and your own. Good. Good. I will devour you and your fear, and grow stronger for their coming. The past, the present, the future. They shall rule where others now pretend to rule. Even the so-called terror of the sea will fall before them. And I shall serve as their herald and their hand. The Morgans think they own fear, so fond they are of sowing it in mortals above. I only let them taste what they themselves have planted. They call themselves devourers, yet they too will soon be devoured. All will tremble, all will end when they walk this forsaken reality. No, we cannot. I do not waste my breath on vermin. Be glad. To die now is mercy. I am the mouth of the abyss. Hear their hunger.
Come closer. Don't be shy. We've been waiting. And you live to tell the tale. What a curious little mortal you are. Usually your kind stumbles so easily into our claws. But don't be foolish enough to play our games. Not all Morgans are as benevolent as we are. Wake? I see, you've done well. Nothing that slumbers in the depths should ever be woken. Those creatures, they are devours. Not even the ocean could hold them. Here, the reward I promised. Just make sure it's cared for. Our lost sister's song, in exchange for the lives of the sisters still with us. Seems like a fair trade, doesn't it? Really? You are a strange mortal. Most of your kind only want, few are willing to give. Very well. Thank you for your generosity, but we cannot let you go unrewarded. Here, take this instead. And visit us if you like. I promise we won't bite.
Speak for yourself.
Slip away while you still can, my sweet.
What's this? Flotsam or treasure? Hard to tell with you.
Beautiful, isn't it? Our sky above. We call it the Sky of Roots. I could stare at it for hours. I'm Vandu, keeper of the observatory. As for who you are, you don't need to tell me. I can see everything from here. The voice of the Lord of the Depths is especially clear in this place. Well, I watch the Sky of Roots. I listen to the Lord of the Depths. And
when I have a moment. I dream of seeing what lies beyond it. I also enjoy designing things. Devices, mostly. Perhaps one of them will someday let me reach the great deep. You can't really talk to something that's omnipotent. All you can do is listen and try to understand what it wants to tell you. Maybe he's the one inspiring me to break through the sky of roots, to be closer to him. Oh, that's very kind of you. And yes, I could use your help. I need someone to bring me essence of scalding steam, a key component of my latest invention. My sister, Waste, used to gather materials for me, but she's been caught up with other duties. Besides, I wouldn't want her wandering into such dangerous places. You'll find the essence of scalding steam in the oozing fields. Here, this container will allow you to gather the essence. Bring it to me, and I'll reward you with one of my more valuable designs. I'll be here, waiting. Oh, this place has called to me ever since I was a tadpole in the ulcerate. My sister never understood my fascination, but I always knew this was where I belonged. Its history reaches back to the very beginning of Sarras. It's almost as old as the ulcerate and the archive. It was built by the first crew. I think they wanted to see what was happening on the surface. I can't see anything myself. Maybe because I'm a deep dweller, but I can hear the will of the Lord of the Depths clearly here. It flows through me and fills me with calm. It's an incredible feeling. It's as unknowable as he is. As long as I feel calm, I know everything is unfolding as it should. I feel that same calm now, speaking with you, and take it as a sign that what we do is right. When I feel unease, I know something's not meant to be. I can't explain it any other way. You'll just have to trust my intuition that our meeting is good and true. Well, I can't be certain, but isn't that what you surface folk call faith? I choose to believe that I hear the voice and feel the will of the Lord of the Depths moving through me. That choice alone is enough to make me happy. May Sarras treat you kindly, Toplander, more kindly than it has treated us.
before you raise your weapon, you'll be glad you listened. Trust us. We are the souls of those who gave their lives to the sea. Not always by choice. Our current form is only a transition. Our color is both a sign and proof that we have been cleansed of our mortal sins. We are waiting for the one who will free this place and release our souls, so that we may rise above the burdens of this world. We wish to live in peace until that day comes. We do not wish to attack or be attacked. Not soon. Of course. Once again, she sends the innocent to sate her endless appetite. She knows exactly what we are. And you are not the first she has sent to slaughter us. But know this. If you kill us, your soul will be forever tainted. Tainted by a sin you can never wash away. Thank you for listening to us. Your will is strong and your mind is free. We too have reached this state. And when the day of our release comes, we will be absolved. Be well, Homelander. May the currents be merciful to you.
Is that you? I've been waiting for you. I'm hungry, my friend. I listened for your steps. I missed your company. So, I wasn't a good friend after all. He sends strangers to feed me, revealing my hiding place. Why, Hiss? How much more knowledge do you need before you value me again? Or have you come to kill me? To poison me so I won't bother him anymore? Sometimes I'm unsure if what I say or do might offend him. His mind is beyond my understanding. It's possible I upset him somehow, even though my intentions are pure, and the knowledge I share is always precious. Hiss is my savior. He found this shelter for me, and keeps it secret from everyone. If not for him, I'd have been food for the people of Sarras long ago. My shell turned into a shrine. He gives me safety and food, and I share my knowledge in return. And I'm a very old turtle, you see. Before Sarras, my parents swam near Abyssodontis and absorbed his knowledge, passing it down to their children. That's very valuable knowledge. Friend of Hiss, there are no others like me anymore. I'm the last of my species in Sarras. What remains of my brothers and sisters lies scattered across this realm. They hunted us for the knowledge we carried. Our shells became shrines. They believed it would bring them closer to the Lord of the Depths. We were unlucky. When Sarras was formed, our eggs were caught in the region, and since siblings couldn't reproduce, we all died out. Except me. And Hiss has been kind. He didn't make a shrine out of me. And you, friend of Hiss, give him my respects, and thank you for the seaweed.
You really do enjoy my company, don't you? He's a slippery bastard. Well, everything is slippery here, but you know what I mean. But no one else will tell you that to your face. Everyone is afraid of him because he collects knowledge. Maybe one day he'll have enough to be let into the archive. And when that day comes, the whole village will breathe easier. Once you get into the archive, you never want to leave. So I wish him luck. Even if he is not exactly my favorite person. Oh, no. Oh, you think just because they talk they're sentient? That's their old defense mechanism. I'm honestly surprised by your naivety. But fine. I admit, I didn't tell you everything. For example, Viridian whale-cap stew is hallucinogenic. That's why it's so valuable and sought after. So, does it all make sense now? How a thing that causes hallucinations can talk and try to make you believe it's sentient, smart, and beg for your mercy? I can't believe this. My whole life, I was told Toplanders were supposed to be cleverer than us. And you? What? You let yourself get manipulated by a bunch of glowing whale caps. Maybe it's true they are the souls of drowned men, but why would that make them sentient? A soul is nothing more than energy and will, and the will is the first thing to go when you die. Those green scoundrels have picked up a few words, and every now and then someone falls for it. You might as well compare them to seagulls that learned to cry like babies because they heard it once on a ship and figured out that if they do, no one will shoot at them. Or a fish gurgling a Morgan song. Does that make it Morgan? Hardly. Kill them with a clear conscience. You won't be hurting anyone. You have my word. Fine. Forget about learning anything from me, then. I don't blame you for getting fooled. I am disappointed, though. But I'll get over it. After all, you're my favorite Toplander. Take care.
This one greets the Toplander. The meddling Toplander should not expect to gain knowledge not meant for the Toplander's ears. This one will give the Toplander an object of material value in return for the seaweed. It was the friend who promised to share knowledge. This one made no such vow. This one has never hidden that knowledge's worth is immeasurable. This one knows that the turtle is a precious friend, the sole sacrifice that might one day grant this one passage into the archive. And only this one knows where the last turtle remains. Well, this one and the Toplander, of course. But the Toplander has a mission, and the laws of Tumbo do not apply to him. Thus, that knowledge will be of no use to the Toplander. This one is always willing to help, in exchange for knowledge. This one This one...
Hello. I was hoping you'd stop by. Oh, of course. This one's quite easy. But I'd still like to be sure. I got it from Boz, who got it from Ondira, who found it with one of the Kelpies. So strange, the whole story. But I'm fairly certain it's just a piece of jewelry. The shape is so pretty. Probably lost by some poor Toplander, abducted by a Kelpie. Horses? What are horses? Right. And these horseshoes, what are they for? A foot. So it's not some delicate Toplander's adornment, but something you strap onto a beast's foot. And that's why someone put it on a Kelpie? To make it a beast of burden? That's barbaric. To use a free creature that way. I don't think I want to hear more about the surface. Please, just leave me be. Come back soon, won't you?
you still one, here at the bottom? Oh, tell me! Tell me! They convinced you. Oh, of course! I should have known better! Don't expect a reward from me, or from them, except perhaps a mouthful of teeth. Enjoy their regard. It will be short-lived, just like you. Help? Now? Help like the last time? When you lost me my pearl? I don't know. I shouldn't. Oh, but there's something I want so badly, and I can't have it, because I'm just Boz. Here, everyone is just one thing. What you hatch is what you remain. We are like the currents, always flowing in one direction. Are all Toplanders like you? Surface ways seem close to my soul. They call me like whales in the dark. I will never see the surface, I know that. But I can still use the surface ways here. I have only one wish. One you could help with. I want the head of the great beast's bastard. Or not the head, some other part. A trophy. To have and to hold. To prove a point. I may be a thin-bled, but I am not weak, not stupid. I am strong in my cleverness. I have collected many things I know their worth. And that knowledge I will use in the surface way. I will have what cannot be had. Respect. A little fear, not too much, but enough. With the great beast, of course, deep within what's left of it. A body made into a home, crawling with the unwanted. And with the scions of the depths. Murder? Not murder. A hunt. She's the daughter of the beast, and a beast herself. It's kill or be killed with her. Their kind knows no other way. Good, and I will mount it where everyone can see. But first, you will need some things. Things I found, things I made. I wish to be a part of the hunt. Here, the bait. A smelly delicacy. Show me yours, and I'll show you mine. Off you swim now!